Hello techies. Let's discuss interview question and answers of Snowflake. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms. Snowflake interview question and answers. 1. What do Snowflake Cloud data warehouses mean? Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse is the logical data warehouse constructed on the brand new SQL Data Bank motor. Snowflake has happened up along with the very most outstanding and also vibrant function, which possesses the functionality to rotate any amount of digital storage facilities, which suggests that the customer will be enabled to work any variety of amount of work that is going to be individual versus the very same data without any risks or even concerns. 2. Define Snowflake Architecture. Snowflake has happened along with a one-of-a-kind design that is constructed on Amazon Web Services Cloud Data Warehouse. Snowflake style is composed of three various levels: data storage space, inquiry handling, and cloud companies. 3. Explain the types of layers present in Snowflake Architecture. There are three types of layers present in Snowflake Architecture. They are as follows. Data storage. In this special coding, the saved data is coordinated right into columnar and is optimized in interior layout. Query processing. In query processing, the digital storehouses will undoubtedly be refining the concerns in the Snowflake. Cloud services. The cloud services coding is accountable for taking care of and collaborating on similar tasks all over the Snowflake. It is likewise responsible and gives the most significant lead to facilities administration, metadata administration, inquiry parsing, access to and authorization management. 4. Is Snowflake an ETL tool? What are the features of Snowflake ETL? Snowflake is pertained to as an ETL tool that includes three measures, for this reason, named a three-step procedure. It features the following. Extract. The first measure features removing the data coming from the resource and developing the data reports. The data reports that are produced will be capable of assisting various data layouts like XML, CSV, JSON, and so on. Load. The data loading either to an external or internal stage will be done at this second step. Copy. In this particular action, the data will be replicated right into the Snowflake Data Bank table by utilizing the copyright in demand. 5. How can you access the Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse? JDBC drivers, ODBC drivers, Python libraries, Web User Interface, SnowSQL Command Line Client. 6. What are the various data security features present in Snowflake? Snowflake possesses the adaptability to encrypt all the relevant data connected to the client through non-payment through completion to finish file encryption, using the most recent safety and security specifications. Snowflake Safety Performs undoubtedly does not demand any added expense as well as is liable to deliver the vital control, which is straightforward to the client. It likewise features the listed below protection attributes like all the data related to the consumer or even the unit's data will undoubtedly be instantly secured utilizing the Snowflake dealt with entering Snowflake. It also allows you to use the geographical location of the saved data based on the cloud location. In Snowflake, the data transmission and the interaction between the customer and the web server will be guarded utilizing the TLS. 7. How is data stored in Snowflakes? In Snowflake, the data will be kept in numerous small dividers, which need to be actually pressed and improved inside. The data is kept in the columnar layout in the cloud storage space of Snowflake. 8. What is Snowflake Cluster? The data separating that takes place in Snowflake is known as concentration. The cluster generally indicated the gathered tricks on the table. The strategy of taking care of the collected data in the table is actually in touch with reclustering. 9. How does the storage layer work in Snowflake? Snowflake possesses the adaptability to secure all the data connected to the client through non-payment through producing usage of the end-to-end shield of encryption, using the newest safety and security criteria. In Snowflake, the data will be kept in numerous small dividers, which need to be actually pressed and improved inside. The data is kept in the columnar layout in the cloud storage space of Snowflake. 10. What does schema in Snowflake mean? Schema. Snowflake recommends the principle of coordinating the data in Snowflake. It also means the logical accumulation of the database objects such as views, tables, etc. In basic phrases, data sources and schemas are utilized to manage the data kept in the Snowflake. The schema uses very little available disk space, thus provides structured data. 11. Define Snowflake computing. Snowflake computing. Snowflake figuring out pertains to the Snowflake Cloud data warehouse's functionality to offer protected and controlled access to the data system to allow the various kinds of data work utilizing a singular system for establishing modern-day data uses. 12. What are the different kinds of Snowflake editions available? There are 4 kinds of editions available in Snowflake. They are as follows: Standard Edition, Enterprise Edition, Business Critical Edition, Virtual Private Snowflake. 13. Which database is present in Snowflake? In Snowflake, the data will undoubtedly be held in many small dividers, which need to be actually squeezed and also maximized inside. The data is stashed in the columnar style in the cloud storage space of Snowflake. 14. Explain Snowflake AWS. Snowflake AWS system is recommended as a SQL data warehouse, an add-on to produce the data warehousing even more effective, available, and convenient to all the various data consumers who use the system. Many companies appear for the data system with higher functionality and on-demand scalability for executing the data analytics monitoring. Snowflake likewise permits data-driven enterprises to guarantee that there is secure data sharing and also suppleness. 15. What are the different ETL tools that are used with Snowflake? The various ETL resources that are utilized along with Snowflake are actually Blendo, Matillion, StreamSets, ItLeap, Apache Airflow, Hevo Data. 16. How does compute layer work in Snowflake? The computer system level is in charge of conducting the data handling activity within Snowflake. Generally, several bunches of the figure outsource. The online warehouses are accountable for fetching the data coming from the storage space coding to execute the queries. 17. What is the use of columnar databases in Snowflake? Columnar data source often describes the data banks through which the data is managed, such as column level, rather than using the regular line amount. When reviewed to the row-level functions and likewise take advantage of less information when examined to the row-level data source, it is noted that the pillar amount functions will be quicker. 18. Explain Snowflake caching. Snowflake is competent in caching the outcomes of the concern that are managed. As a result, the Snowflake may be made use of through any variety of consumers around the world and, for this reason, get in touch with it to be a worldwide Snowflake caching. 19. Mention the uses of Snowflake compression. Snowflake compression has obtained the beneath conveniences. Because of compression, the storage prices will be lower than the indigenous cloud storage. There will certainly not be any storage space price for the disk stores. As a result of compression, there will be no storage space cost for data cloning and sharing. 20. What are the features available in the Snowflake Cloud data warehouse? Snowflake is cloud native, which is mainly constructed for the cloud. It has generated numerous advantages concerning the cloud as well as have some impressive attributes like time travel, committed virtual warehouse, no copy cloning, auto-scaling, robust data defense components, military-grade file encryption as well as safety and security. It additionally consists of a number of the non-payment includes that are listed here. The data is encrypted and well secured. The data will undoubtedly be pressed through non-payment. It utilizes the relational database unit, which offers the data such as pillars, making it possible for the functions to perform quicker. 21. How does the cloud service layer work in Snowflake? The cloud service layer has contacted the mind of Snowflake. The solution coding in Snowflake is in charge of confirming consumer treatments, supplies significant assistance to the monitoring, takes advantage of the safety and security features, is adaptable to carry out the optimization and also inquiry collection, as well as collaborates along with the various deals in the device. 22. Explain data compression in Snowflake. In Snowflake, all the data is squeezed through non-payment. Snowflake supplies are compatible with picking the most extraordinary compression formula and carrying out indeed and possess completion consumers setup. Snowflake's crucial point is that the cost will relate to the consumers based on the last data measurements after the compression. 23. Define horizontal scaling and vertical scaling. Horizontal scaling commonly describes the scaling that is going to assist in boosting the concurrency. Whenever there is a demand to sustain numerous customers, you are permitted to use the auto-scaling and raise the number of virtual storage facilities to get quick help and meet the customer's concerns. Vertical scaling is pertained to as a scaling that will assist in minimizing the handling opportunity. Whenever marketing is needed, you can quickly select a much bigger virtual warehouse dimension whenever there is a large amount of work. 24. Explain zero-copy cloning in Snowflake. Zero-copy cloning is just phoned cloning in Snowflake. Cloning below is accountable for producing the copy of the database table or even schema with no replication of the storing submits readily available on the hard drive. 25. Define fail-safe in Snowflake. Fail-safe in Snowflake is liable for offering a 7-day time frame in which data history can quickly be recuperated merely through Snowflake. Fail-safe is certainly not responsible for supplying anyways for accessing the historical data after the loyalty has been accomplished. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel to know more about such interesting technologies. Watch other videos in our Upptalk channel.